Propaganda didn't die. It evolved. It left behind the megaphone and picked up your smartphone. It stopped shouting and started whispering, tailored, emotional, and invisible. In the algorithm age, belief isn't suppressed. It's shaped, subtly, relentlessly. This is not the world Orwell warned us about. This is a world of curated truths, viral loyalties, and algorithmic obedience. In this episode of the Watchtower Report, we unpack manufactured consent 2.0, how governments, corporations, and AI systems are engineering belief, not through censorship, but through customization, and why the most powerful tool of control today is your own attention. The death of the broadcast era. There was a time when truth was negotiated. News anchors, newspapers, editors, public debates. It was never perfect, but there was a shared reality, however flawed. Then came the feed. Social media replaced broadcast. Personalization replaced editorial. And suddenly there wasn't one narrative. There were millions. Every user became a broadcaster. Every feed became a battlefield. Truth fragmented, not because people stopped caring, but because the systems began optimizing for something else. Not clarity, not accuracy, but engagement. The more divided we are, the longer we stay online. And the longer we stay online, the more our identities become shaped not by education or community, but by the emotional echo chambers we inhabit. Consensus reality didn't just break apart, it was traded for revenue. The rise of emotional algorithms. The algorithm doesn't care what you believe. It only cares what keeps you scrolling. And the data is clear. The most viral content is emotional, rage, fear, outrage, identity. So what do we get? Not news, not balance, but carefully selected emotional reinforcement. TikTok, YouTube, X, Instagram. They don't push what's true. They push what sticks. In that world, belief becomes a feedback loop. You feel something. The platform shows you more of it. You radicalize yourself one frame at a time. The result isn't propaganda by force. It's propaganda by frictionless design. No one has to lie to you. They just have to let you choose your reality from a list they curated. The consequences are subtle but severe. Science becomes opinion. History becomes optional. Expertise becomes elitism. And eventually the loudest voice wins, not the wisest. State actors in the age of feeds. This isn't just a Silicon Valley problem. Nation-states have adapted. China uses TikTok not just to entertain, but to shape global discourse. Foreign content is filtered. Domestic content is disciplined. Western youth are flooded with soft confusion. The platform promotes distraction over dissent, humor over history. Russia uses Telegram and meme networks to wage perception war. PSYOPs are run not by agencies, but by influencers. Narratives are weaponized in real time, with audiences unknowingly amplifying disinformation. The United States, Europe, and their allies have responded with their own digital tactics. Shadow bans, demotion algorithms, quiet partnerships between platforms and intelligence agencies. The content moderation industrial complex grows in the name of safety. Add in deepfakes, synthetic news anchors, and AI-generated political avatars. And the line between real and fake isn't just blurred, it's broken. We've entered an arms race of perception, but this time, the front line is inside your pocket. Fragmented reality. Belief without consensus. In this world, reality is no longer shared. It's tribal. One person believes the government is protecting them. Another believes it's trying to kill them. One person sees a protest, another sees a riot, a third sees a psyop. Same event, 3 feeds, 3 truths. Belief is no longer about fact, it's about identity. You don't believe something because it's verified. You believe it because it's yours, because it fits the tribe, the vibe, the loop. And when reality fragments like this, politics changes. Loyalty becomes emotional. We no longer vote for policy. We vote for the story that makes us feel seen. Conspiracies become coping mechanisms. Algorithms become oracles. Influencers replace institutions, and when trust dies, manipulation thrives. Is truth still possible? So where does that leave us? Can truth survive this? Some say decentralization is the answer. Independent media, open algorithms, encrypted, trustless communication. The hope is that with transparency and diversity of voices, belief can be restored from the bottom up. But even those tools can be gamed. Bots can be decentralized too. Hate can be encrypted. Free speech can be weaponized. Others turn to AI moderation, but who programs the AI? Who defines the truth it upholds? We risk creating a sanitized, manipulated consensus that feels even more alien than the chaos it replaces. The real answer may not be technical, it may be cultural. We have to relearn how to think, not react, not consume, but evaluate. We have to learn how to sit with discomfort again, how to listen to views we hate without needing to destroy them, how to value accuracy over affirmation. Because without that, without the will to engage with reality instead of escape it, even the best tools will fail. We must begin by asking a simple question: do I believe this because it's true, or because it feels good to believe it? That's where the war is being fought. Not on the streets, not in the courts, but in the gap between what is real and what we wish was real. Manufactured consent used to come through state media. Today it comes through infinite mirrors, and the only way out is to break the loop. Propaganda is no longer centralized, it's personalized. The new battlefield isn't the airwaves, it's your timeline. And the war isn't for your compliance, it's for your attention. Because attention is belief. This is the Watchtower Report, where strategy meets reality.